single leg 90-90 plyo bridges. What we're doing here is taking the 90-90 bridge that we have done many times and we are using it in a more plyometric or dynamic nature. I think that this one actually works a little bit better on single leg versus two. You're welcome to try it on two legs if the single leg feels a little bit too much, but I tend to just prefer it on the single leg. All right, what we want to remember here, main thing is that we want our lumbopelvic area, so think of the area from right at those lower ribs to the bottom of your pelvis to stay relatively still. We don't want that area to be doing a lot of this as we are doing this drill. What we're doing is you're going to have your heel elevated. So this is a little bit different than dragging the heel down the wall because the heel is going to be elevated, which is going to cause a co-contraction at your calf, your hamstring, and your quad. So after this, you're probably going to be like, oh my God. All right, so the heel is elevated, but you're still pulling down with the toes so you get some hamstrings. You just don't have the heel on the wall, okay? Pelvis gently tucks under. Remember, don't over tuck. If you know you're a tucker, don't over tuck here. Make sure you're not gripping the glute. From here, you're going to raise your hips up slightly and then you're going to explode off the wall. Try not to like grip down with your hands or crunch up with your chest because that's what a lot of people tend to do when they're trying to kind of like bring their hips more when they're trying to bring their hips more towards them, they'll want to do kind of like this number right here, but that's not it. You need to let your hips come towards your head. So you want to stay relaxed in your upper body and then explode. So don't lose this connection with your deep core, your low back, or your hamstring as you explode off the wall. If you need to not go as fast and reset every time, then do that. You don't need to go fast on these for them to be effective. You need to stay connected for them to be effective. Once you feel connected in all those areas, then feel free to go as fast as you want. And you might notice that one side is a little bit harder than the other. Totally fine, totally normal. You just want to remember on both sides that you're getting that proximal hamstring first, toes pulling down the wall. Want to get the ribs down, gentle, gentle posterior pelvic tilt, and then you're going to explode off the wall, doing your very best to keep that whole lumbopelvic region super, super, super stable and find that hamstring again after every rep. Have fun.